Last time on Assassin's Creed, Desmond woke again to find Warren standing over him, rushing him back to the Animus. But before Desmond returns, he asks Warren about his goals, and it appears that the goals of these new Templars are the same as that of the old. Warren explains that people need to be told what to do and should have no say in the matter. Things are bad for mankind if Abstergo gets what they want. After his talk with Warren, Desmond goes back to the Animus, where Altiar is tasked with finding and killing his most valued target, Robert de Sabla himself. Altiar would eventually find the Templar would be attending the tyrant Majduddin's funeral, but it turns out that everything was a setup, and the Templars knew that Altiar would show. But Altiar still gets to his intended target. But before his blade can pierce his victim, he pauses for a moment to see the face of his target that he has been waiting so long to kill, only to find out a Templar woman is standing before him. This woman tells Altiar that Robert is with King Richard in Arsuf, and with this news, Altiar returns to Malik at the Assassin's Bureau. With so much left unexplained, Malik must find out more information about everything that's been going on with Altiar's targets in the last few weeks, leaving Altiar to rush to Arsuf to get to his true and intended target, Robert de Sabla, and once and for all, finish what he began so long ago.
the way! Yeah! You can't escape! ثمن خطاياك تريد أن تموت؟ هل يكن ذلك؟ ادفع ثمن خطاياك يا رجال أيها الرجال سوف تموت أغسل الحشاش! Stop him! After him! Faster! This won't be too difficult. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? تريد أن تموت؟ هل يكن ذلك؟ Belki farkında değil ama hayatını kaybettin. May God have mercy on you. God favors me. You will never be. Belki farkında değilsin ama hayatını kaybettin. Geber kafir! Seni gördüğüm kafalı bile yeter. أيها الكافر أعدوني يا رجال يا ربي يساعدوني الموت للكافر I will end your life. Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyeceksin. Gardez l'œil ouvert. Les gars, il n'y a rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp. Here's something to say. Heilig! Wirf deine Strafe nicht pour la gloire! You should know better. Ein Diener Gottes. Stell dich deinem Götter! Verteidigt! Wird deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Namen brûlera en enfer! Und wir werden niemals vergeben! Bin die Rache! Mercy, I beg of you, please! Come no further.
Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagner de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it. To arms, assassins!
Tu me fais perdre mon temps. C'est trop facile. Noch nicht wissen, aber du bist bereit. Erbärmlich! Tu n'es pas à la hauteur. Tu veux mourir? Erbärmlich! Tu veux mourir? Ist noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren. Puisse le Seigneur me donner kannst nicht deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Du könntest mir entfliehen! Stell dich deinem Urteil! Das wird dir niemand vergeben! Du bist mein! Bin die Rache Gottes!
The time for flames is ended!
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
Oui. Master of lies. You and I just two more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share. No. Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
You're kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Al-Mualim is the 10th Templar? This cannot be. All these years I've looked to him for strength and guidance. His word has always been truth. And now I'm told it's all been a lie? No. Even in death, Robert seeks to poison my mind. Or does he? I remember the careful way in which the master avoided my questions, changed the subject when I dug too deep. Was it deference he sought to teach me? Or blind obedience? Willful ignorance of the truth? There is but one way to answer these questions. I must seek Al-Mualim.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen,
Oh no.
seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
He mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy. Aren't you tired?
Accessing Lucy's computer, we find only one new email, labeled Conference Room Door. The email reads, Time, September 7th, 9:13, from Warren Vidic to Lucy Stillman. Subject, Conference Room Door. Isn't working. Remote access is down or something. Can you look and see what's wrong? Don't have time for this crap. Time, September 7th, 9:20. Lucy Stillman to Warren Vidic. Conference room door. Hi, Warren. The passcode was changed last night. They change them once a week. Do you have the new passcode? At 9:23, Warren responds, No, what is it? And then at the top, from Lucy Stillman, we find the door code to be 10281943. And can now access the conference room. Before entering the conference room, we can view Warren's computer to see what new emails he has. The first one reads, From Alan Rickon, additional subjects, on September 7th at 6:47. Warren, if this kid isn't going to get us what we need, it's time to start looking elsewhere. I've CC'd David from our acquisitions department. He may be able to provide you with a couple of additional test subjects should Desmond be retired. In case you need reminding, we are running out of time. This crap with the fluoride enhancement is going to put us under a lot of scrutiny. We need to launch on the 21st. If we wait any longer, we risk everything being frozen during the investigation. I have a feeling that none of our friends in DC are going to do us any favors on this one. We'll deal with them come election time. We've cleaned up the mess at DIA, but I'm hearing that there's some jerk-off baggage handler trolling news groups and nutjob websites with his tales of mass murder and corporate cover-ups. Where's he even getting his information from? Your report said the project lead killed everyone down there before our cleanup crews arrived. I still don't understand how they managed to botch that so badly. Anyway, we're trying to figure out who the heck he is so we can shut him up, but it's proving difficult. I'm beginning to wonder if he doesn't have help. Seems there are still a couple of those assassin jerks running loose. It only takes one, but you already knew that. Makes me wonder if the fluoride leak was internal after all. And if it was, are we dealing with a whistleblower or something worse? I'm about ready to pull the plug on your Subject 17. So either get me results or get another person into that animus. Signed, Alan. The next email we can read is another news bulletin from Abstergo. It reads, Abstergo Newswire Services, Daily Headlines, September 7th at 13:14. Mexican president promises better border security. Concerned about record numbers of illegal immigrants entering his country, the president of Mexico today promised to ramp up border security. The number of troops stationed along the border is expected to triple. Opponents are worried about an increase in violence between American refugees and Mexican troops. Fighting between the two groups has left 300 dead and nearly 1,000 wounded over the past 6 months. Logging on to the conference room computer, we find only one email to subject lead number 9 from Alan Ricken, analysis, on September 7th at 8 o'clock. The email reads, Warren, the others and I have finished reviewing the Animus recordings from subjects 12 through 16. While the Peace of Eden remains our priority, we must all continue working to locate and understand the remaining artifacts. I'm sure you can understand our reasoning behind this. Although the satellite is intended to accomplish a fair portion of the work for us, we will certainly need to deal with those who are either immune to or protected from its effects. Please take a moment to look over our findings and get back to me with any feedback you may have. I will summarize below. 1. Piece of Eden number 3. We applaud your continued efforts to locate an alternate artifact following the loss of number 2 in the DIA satellite accident. We understand Subject 17 is having trouble interfacing with the Animus, leading to delays. As a result, we estimate another 24 hours before our next critical update. In the meantime, we'll prepare an extraction team and set them to standby. We are relying on you to obtain the additional information we require. He knows where the other objects are. even if he doesn't realize it. You must unlock that final memory, or all of this will have been for nothing. 2. Philadelphia Project. Data provided from Animus Subject 12 indicates that the ship briefly manifested in a future state for approximately 18 minutes. It is unclear whether the timeline is consistent with or parallel to our own, although we have recovered enough data to reconstruct and repair the original artifact used in the experiment. Administration has refused to move forward on the project, citing paradox concerns. Corporate policy remains in place. Any object found to interfere with or manipulate time must be contained. Artifact will be moved to secure storage. 3. Tunguska Incident. Now believed to be the direct result of assault by assassins. Research station destroyed, as was artifact. Alternate wave generation devices have been located in storage, but we have insufficient data at the moment to initiate research. The risk of accident is too high. Lineage, Discovery, and Acquisition Division should attempt to locate descendants of any attack survivors, either Assassin or Brotherhood, in order to continue research. Resurrecting this particular type of technology will aid us greatly with any holdouts following the satellite activation. We're putting together a team to push research in this area. 4. Grail. We are removing the Grail from our list of objects. There is insufficient evidence to confirm its existence. Current examination of Subject 17 indicates that aside from the Piece of Eden, all other artifacts related to Christ figure are literally devices or derived from Piece of Eden, and not actual objects. Even if the object is real, its use to us at this stage is negligible. Our resources are better used elsewhere. 5. Mitchell-Hedges communicators. Analysis of the object is complete. The good news is that they work. As a result, we now have a safe and secure communication channel for use after the launch. However, they are severely limited in number, and so we will be providing them only to our most essential facilities. You will obviously retain possession of the one you have. Warren, I cannot stress how important it is that you wrap things up with Subject 17 as soon as possible. We are obviously relieved that you seem to be closing in on the target memory, but you need to step it up. Everything we're working toward depends on your retrieving these locations. Without them, we've got nothing. May the Father of Understanding guide you to success. Signed, A.R.
Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day, one that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
Where is everyone?
Gone to see the Master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
What path? What are you talking about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the Master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the Master commands.
It was Al-Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the Master, for he has led us to the light.
The will of the Master must be obeyed. The will of the Master must be obeyed. As the Master commands, all delight! Kill the traitor! For the Master!
He does not walk the path. Destroy him!
You'll never get away!
Altiar! Up here!
You picked a fine time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altiar. All along our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls, then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Muallim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
What's happening?
So, a student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof.
Proof of what?
That nothing is true. And everything is permitted. Come. Destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Trying to escape! Have the archers loosen that arrow!
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command. Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
Ah, and now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student. Blind, Altair. Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be. Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Destroy it! Destroy it as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altiar. But you won't.
We've got it.
What the hell was that?
Well?
We've got the map.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority!
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that? God. Looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
Accessing Warren's computer for the very last time, we find one new email by Lucy Stillman to Warren Vidic, September 8th at 3:13. It reads, Warren, I've finished my report on Subject 16. You should take a look when you have some time, as I believe it validates my belief that we need to be treating them with greater care. Failure to do so will only result in further breakdowns. I'll summarize things for now, since I realize you're probably pretty busy. Prolonged exposure to the Animus caused a bleeding effect within Subject 16's genetic structure. The result was a blending of genetic and real-time memory. He became unable to distinguish his own life from those of his ancestors, as witnessed with the incident in his room. I believe this effect is very similar to certain forms of multiple personality and delusional disorders. People who claim to be experiencing past lives or the presence of other minds within their own are quite possibly experiencing a natural, occurring version of this bleeding effect. Though the specific symptoms may vary from subject to subject, the end result is the same. They lose their minds. This is what I believe happened to Subject 16. One of his ancestors seems to have been involved in an important event in the ancient Far East. The wall writings he left us defy any conventional explanation, though I'm not ready to dismiss them just yet. Per your request, I've asked for a linguist and historian to research them further, in case there is some significance. I'll let you know if they come back to us with anything. I'll get you a full copy of the report so that you can review my findings when you have the time. I know this is not that important to you, Warren, but it would mean a lot to me if you'd just take a look and think about it. We don't need to push them so hard. We don't need to kill them. From a purely practical perspective, there is no point in destroying the subjects anyway. Once they're dead, their knowledge is lost to us forever. And we both know how dangerous that can be. Thanks for your time. Signed, Lucy. Now that all is said and done, Desmond learned that the new Templars are after many more artifacts, and getting their hands on these artifacts could be devastating for the world as we know it. Still, with Lucy's help, Desmond remains alive. To fight another day, perhaps. And there's still so much that he doesn't know. And what was going on with Subject 16? Are these messages he's left for Desmond? Will they leave Desmond here to die? Or will they come back for him? Perhaps the assassins will mount another rescue. Unfortunately, Desmond is left alone, not knowing his fate. And with that, Desmond has only one choice. He must wait and see what happens tomorrow.